Hey everyone, in this video we're going to look at the following word problem. It says that Ryan stayed in a hotel that charges $80 per night plus a 7% room tax. There is also an untaxed one-time charge of $30 for cleaning. How many nights did Ryan stay at the hotel if his total bill was $372.40? So I'm going to begin this problem by creating an equation that represents his total cost. All right, so in this problem, we have a few really important pieces of information. It's $80 per night. There's a 7% room tax rate, and there is an untaxed one-time charge of $30 for cleaning. So I'll come back to the last sentence, but first let's set up just a general equation. We know it's $80 per night, so I'm going to use 80 in to represent $80 per night. So N represents the number of nights he stayed in the hotel. Next, I'm going to address the one-time charge of $30. So he also has to pay $30. So it's $80 per night plus $30 cleaning fee. But now we need to look at the tax. Okay, so it's a 7% tax rate. But we have to think, what all is being taxed? This cleaning charge is untaxed. It's not being taxed. So the only thing that's being taxed is the $80 per night. So what we need to do with the 7% is we need to calculate in how much he will pay in taxes. So we know that 7% can be rewritten as 0.07 as a decimal. Well, we know that this $80 per night is getting taxed at 7% rate. But we also have to remember to include the $80 per night, so we're going to multiply it by 1.07. The 1 represents the total $80 per night, and the 0.07, that represents the 7% tax on that $80 per night. So make sure to put the 1 out in front of the 0.07. So at this point, we have to calculate how many nights Ryan stayed in the hotel. So it told me that his total bill was $372.40. So I'm going to plug that into the left side of my equation. So $372.40. And we are going to use the equation that I just created to solve for N. We have a couple of steps to finish this problem. I'm going to do 2 steps in one. In my next step, I'm going to subtract 30 from both sides. So that's the first thing I'm going to do when isolating N. So that's my first step. So when I do that, 372.40 minus 30 gives me 342.40. I'm going to distribute 1.07 inside the parenthesis, so that makes 85.60 in. And then the positive 30 and the negative 30, they make 0, so we say it cancels out. My final step is going to be to divide both sides by 85.60. And this is going to let me isolate my N. So 342.40 divided by 85.60, that gives me 4. And on the right side, 85.60 is on top and bottom, so it cancels. So to finish this one up, we know that N represented the number of nights, so we know that Ryan stayed in the hotel for 4 nights. Hey everyone, I hope this practice problem was beneficial. If you enjoyed it, check out the video description. There's a link to some more practice problems. I'll also link to any videos that might be useful. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.